I'm going to do 2 pieces, and then the third piece, I just started writing it. And the first 2, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to go from one to the other. The first 2 are called Sown Up and Suicide. If you reap what you sow, then who's wearing my clothes? Because my flaws don't show in my appearance. At least physically, anyway. And I done sinned enough for 5 lifetimes, but while I'm walking, talking, living, and breathing, I ain't ready to pay. There's a judgment day, but I'm too afraid to pray for mine not to be like all those who helped and molded me. I know they told me to be better than them, but I'm the monkey to do what I see. So they really should have just practiced what they preach, because then I would have been a better team. If they would have acted like a queen, I wouldn't have allowed myself to be used like Listerine. Taken in, get into the insides, but then spit out when the problems were all cleared up. No one would ever knows what it feels like to be someone's quick nut, unless you're the one being fucked. I want to go home, where I can call home my own, because here it feels like God said, sorry girl, but this time you're on your own. See, I exist in solitude, where life is represented by purple, where red blows in the breeze. I want to go home, where I can call home my own. It was once prayed that God got a Benz, but in my house, God's the only one for tongue, so he's all that's heard. It's heard, but what is never listened to, only heard, so maybe that's the curse. Because when knowledge is heard and never listened to, it can never be allowed to be what helped nourish. So in the end, my flesh got weak. My pores began to reek of sin. And it got me believing I'm wearing what I sow. But it ain't regular clothes. It's my birthday suit. If each sexual partner puts you 10 years closer to your death date, then I've been dead and in my grave for 60 years, dying at the age of 108. And that doesn't include either of the 2 rapes. So what does that make me? Because developing a sexual addiction at 17 isn't believed. And a problem like this is just translated as you need G.O.D. But maybe that's all I have, because I feel God, I feel love, but nobody loves me. Damn, I wish people could just see how being sexually used for company can scar you real deep. And when it's inscribed in your mold, it's hard to achieve abstinence. But they said what happened then should have been overcame when I grew old enough to know that what the people did to me wasn't right. But it ain't that easy. Because after being sexually used, an eternal fight is the hardest. It's even more impossible to win. And they say it ain't a scar that God came in, and that may be true. But they ain't say nothing about the physical side effects that would take place before that day. This thing got me taking on 4 hats. 1, the student. 2, the artist. 3, the spiritual being trying to repent. And 4, the sexually abused. Always misused, and some would say everything that I did or I do that I choose. But remember, the blacks take most. And this black girl groans because even though my face don't show, my heart and mind was always saying no. Because I always wanted it to go to Adam, God's first son. The only one who was the mate for my soul. But my heart grew cold to waiting. Got the mistaken dating as soul mating. So in the end, breaths got taken. And I'm still sitting here. And God still ain't getting around to mending my heart. But I'm left turning in my grave at the age of 108 from sex mates.